Ratio is when you have these two dots in between two or three numbers. When you come across ratio word problems, specifically where the total is given, or when the question is comparing between two things, comparing two things means in the word problem, you see more than, fewer than, or less than. Then you use the box method. What does it mean when the total is given? Let's look at this question. Fatin and Danielle shared $840 in the ratio of 5 to 7. So $840 is a total. Since the total is given, we use the box method. Let's put F for Fatin and D for Danielle. Fatin has 5 boxes and Danielle has 7 boxes. So let's draw 5 boxes for Fatin and 7 boxes for Danielle. So the total for these boxes is $840. Our goal is to find one box only. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 boxes is equal to $840. So one box is equal to 840 divided by 12. Let's do the working on the side. So we see that 12 times 7 is equal to 84. So 840 divided by 12 is equal to 70. One box is equal to $70. That means each of these boxes is also equal to 70. But the question is asking for the amount of money Danielle received. So Danielle has 7 boxes. 7 boxes means 7 times 70, since each box is 70. 7 times 70 is simply 7 times 7 with a 0 at the end. So Danielle received $490. Let's look at another word problem where the total is given. Ahmad and Borhan shared $450 in the ratio of 4 to 5. $450 is the total. Since the total is given, we use the box method. A for Ahmad and B for Borhan. Ahmad has 4 boxes and Borhan has 5 boxes. Let's draw them. So the total for these boxes is equal to $450. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes is equal to $450. Our goal is to find one box. One box is equal to $450 divided by 9. Let's do the working on the side. 450 divided by 9 is equal to 50. One box is equal to $50. So each of these boxes is equal to $50. The question is asking for how much money Ahmad received. Ahmad has 4 boxes, so 4 boxes means 4 times $50. 4 times 50 is simply 4 times 5 with a 0 at the back. 4 times 5 is equal to 20. Ahmad received $200. Let's look at the next ratio word problem where the total is given. Arman bought some cans of grey, brown and black paints. The ratio of grey to brown to black is 5 to 1 to 3. He paid a total of $540. $540 is the total. Since the total is given, so we apply the box method. Let's put G for grey, BR for brown and BL for black. Since the ratio is 5 to 1 to 3, let's draw 5 boxes for grey, 1 box for brown, and 3 boxes for black. So the total for all these boxes is equal to $540. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes is equal to $540. Our goal is to find one box only. So one box is equal to 540 divided by 9. Let's do our working on the side. 540 divided by 9 is equal to 60. So one box is equal to $60. Since one box is equal to 60, each of these boxes is also equal to 60. How many cans of grey paint did he buy? So let's look at grey paint. Grey paint has 5 boxes, which means 5 times 60. 5 times 60 is simply 5 times 6 with a 0 at the back. 5 times 6 is equal to 30. So Arman spent $300 on the grey paint. But that's not what the question wants. The question is asking for the number of cans piece of grey paint Arman bought. He spent $300 total. Let's look at the table. For the price of one grey paint, one grey paint is equal to $10. So if he spent a total of $300 on grey paint, how many cans did he buy with the $300? So from 10 to 1, you divide it by 10. So 300 you divide by the same divisor, you'll get the number of grey paint. So 300 divided by 10 is equal to 30. Arman bought 30 cans of grey paint. Again, if the total is given in a ratio word problem, apply the box method. Another ratio word problem that you should apply box method is when you see comparing words. For example, more than, fewer than, or less than. The ratio of the number of blue balls to the number of red balls to the number of green balls is 2 to 3 to 4. There are 60 fewer blue balls than green balls. So the comparing words here are fewer than. Since this is a comparing ratio word problem, we apply the box method. Let's write down B for blue, R for red, and G for green. Let's draw 2 boxes for the blue balls, 3 boxes for the red balls, and 4 boxes for the green balls. Let's read the second line again. There are 60 fewer blue balls than green balls. So we're only comparing between the blue balls and the green balls. Blue has 2 boxes and green has 4 boxes. So when you compare between blue and green, green has 2 extra boxes, 2 more boxes, and those 2 boxes is equal to 60, since it says there that there are 60 fewer blue balls. So blue is few by 60, so those 2 boxes is equal to 60. Our goal here is to find the number of balls there are in one box. Then one box is equal to 60 divided by 2, which is equal to 30 balls. There are 30 balls in one box. Each of these boxes is equal to 30. The question wants how many balls there are altogether. So in total, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 boxes means 9 times 30, which is equal to 270. There are a total of 270 balls altogether. Let's look at the next ratio word problem where comparing words are involved. The ratio of the number of boys to the number of girls is 3 to 5. There are 24 fewer boys than girls. Fewer than. We're comparing between the number of boys and girls. So we apply the box method. Let's write down B for boys and G for girls. Let's draw 3 boxes for the boys and 5 boxes for the girls. Let's read the second line again. There are 24 fewer boys than girls. So that means these 2 extra boxes that the girls have is equal to 24 people. Our goal is to find one box only. Since 2 boxes is equal to 24, then one box is equal to 24 divided by 2. Half of 24 is equal to 12. So one box is equal to 12 people. That means each of these boxes is also equal to 12. But the question wants the number of children there are in the class. So altogether, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times of 12, which is equal to 96. There are 96 children altogether in the class. Let's look at this next comparing ratio word problem. At a book fair, the ratio of the number of adults to the number of children was 7 to 4. There were 108 more adults than children. More than, that means we're comparing between the number of adults and children. Since this is comparing ratio word problem, we apply the box method. Let's write A for adults and C for children and draw 7 boxes for the adults and 4 boxes for the children. Let's read the second line again. There were 108 more adults than children. So comparing between the two, the adults have 3 extra boxes. So these 3 boxes is equal to 108 people. Our goal is to find one box. So 3 boxes is equal to 108. One box is equal to 108 divided by 3. Let's do our working on the side. 108 divided by 3 is equal to 36. One box is equal to 36, which means all these other boxes contains 36 people. Let's find the total number of adults and children at the book fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 11 boxes of 36 people each. So the total number of people at the book fair is 11 times of 36. When you have 2-digit multiplied by 2-digit, do the split method. So 11 times 30 and 11 times 6. 11 times 30 is simply 11 times 3 with a 0 at the back. So 11 times 30 is equal to 330. 11 times 6 is equal to 66. So 11 times 36 is equal to 330 plus 66, which is equal to 396. There are a total of 396 people at the book fair, but that's not what the question wants. The question wants how many people remained after 54 people left. That means 396 minus 54, which is equal to 342. 342 people remained at the book fair. So guys, just remember, whenever you come across ratio word problems where the total is given or when it's comparing between 2 to 3 ratios, apply the box method.